Hello everybody! Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, aka the best game ever. That's not debatable. Not on this channel. Alright. So, trying to prepare some instanced battles. It's a little fuzzy at the point that I'm at what I actually need to do to get that ready, because I can't use this yet, which is the normal place I would set that up. So I don't think I quite have it unlocked yet, but I did want to go ahead and start, because there's another... This is the second best way to level up once you get to the point of not having a ton of quests left to do in the world. Or when you're starting a new quest. It's called a leave quest? Level quest? Leave quest. I don't know how to say that. At any rate, it's the second best way to level up, because there's always some available somewhere, and certain locations give you about a certain level of difficulty for it. So, plus you can ratchet the difficulty up a little bit to getting more experience depending where you're at. So, at any rate, we're going to go ahead and get this one started. It is a little bit funky how it actually activates, so I'll show that off in a minute here. We're going to go ahead and get going. Looks like for this quest, I actually have to fight this giant thing. Giant enemy crab. Anybody still remember that meme? I didn't even see that E3 when it first came out. So I'm pretty sure the guy's name is pronounced Swigskiff? But nobody ever says it out loud, so I have no idea. Okay, so I've officially unlocked the leave quests here. Leave quests? Oh, good! That's what I need to do to join a Guildhests, which is the first instanced battle that you can do. Before I move on to that, let me show you how the leaves work. So you find the leave meat. I don't know how to say these things. You find the leave meat, which is that little, like, almost card-looking icon there. And they have Battlecraft, Fieldcraft, and Tradecraft leaves. We'll get to Fieldcraft and Tradecraft, don't you worry. But Battlecraft is the main one, so that's for your battle classes, your magic users, and your weapon users, and all that. And you can see they're divided by difficulty. I'm just going to do one, so we'll have no egg to stand on. Alright, so you can see that's been added to my quest list here. So next thing we're going to do is find it on the map, so it's northwest of me. Hold on, we'll do that in a second. What does that mark mean? I'm not sure what that little arrow-looking mark means on my map. Does it mean it's a higher elevation? Or that's a higher difficulty? Oh, it's higher elevation. That's new. I like that. They didn't used to mark the elevation on those before. Excuse me, I'm walking here. Mr. Dodo. Leave me alone. What the? Oh, I'm in a bait. It's one of those many overlapping circles I'm in the middle of right now. Oh, this could be interesting. I better just finish the bait. do I have to murder? I'm supposed to murder the dodos, right? That's how that works? What am I supposed to do? Holy dodos, okay. Alright then. Good night. Roast dodo. What am I actually supposed to do with this? But nature, destroy nests, and drive the cloud. That the thing I have to destroy? Looks like it. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Oh dear. Where's that dodo? Is that guy gonna be okay? Jeez. Dude. He's got the other rat dodo. Okay, where's the next nest? I wouldn't care about this normally, but it's gonna be in the way of my leave meat. Leave quest. Sorry, leave meat is the dude that gives you the leave quest. It's very confusing. Nope. Let's go! Let's go! Can you touch this? Oh dear! Get the dodos off of me. One more nest to destroy. Okay, there we go. Thanks, fellas. Alright, so. Alright. So you get your leave quest from the leave meat. And the green circle on the map is where that is located. So I'm going to go over to my quest list here. I'm going to select the quest and initiate. This is the only kind of quest that you actually have to go through this whole rigmarole to actually do it. Because you need to tell it what difficulty it is. So you have to tell it to start. Once it starts, I got a 20-minute timer. For this one, I need to obtain dodo eggs. Barrel dodos this time. Delicious. So in order to get the dodo eggs, it looks like... yeah, they're just lying around. What? What do you want? That promise rate is insane. I didn't read why whoever it is eggs. So, all I know, they want to raise a pet dodo. I don't know. Jeez. What do you want from me? Oh, there you are. Get wrecked! Roasty. Guess I'm gonna keep making that joke. It's funny. Deal with it. Yeah, ultimately pretty simple. Some leave quests can get typically there's like some leave quests that require you to like beat a boss more or less. Kind of how those work. Those can be tough to get through on your own. They're not usually meant to be solo. Not to say it's impossible. It's tough. Especially if, like my main, you are playing as some sort of ranged DPS. Ranged DPS is probably the hardest to solo. But you deal a lot of damage. Your a ranged DPS is built for AoEs, wide area attacks. So, yeah. Again, not impossible. Alright. So once you're done with that, you go back to the leave meet. If you have multiple leave meets, you don't have to teleport back, but save us some time. And then you collect your reward. So nice and easy, and you can see for completion bonus and all that, I just got like 2,000 experience out of that. So, enormous amount of experience there. I can do another class quest, which I will need to do soon, but not now. What you got, Tiroro? Tiroro. So I just unlocked Guildhests. So, Duty Finder is the main way that you do this. Now, I was actually told at one point that Party Finder is actually better for like late game raids and such. Especially for DPS damage rolls, can take a long time to queue up for a dungeon. So Party Finder, which you can see is here and not available yet, that's a better way to get into late game stuff. Early game stuff doesn't matter because lots of people are just trying to level up or just, you know, whatever it is they're doing. Early raids and such are easy to get into, especially when you're not purely a damage roll and you're a tank or a healer, as I will probably be able to queue up pretty quickly. While we're waiting though, just keep meandering to get through some quests. So you can see how it says forming party there. So basically, I'm queued up as the tank role. Most every dungeon run that you will make requires a tank, a healer, and 2 damage members. So the healer and the damage, DPS is the term they use, damage per second. Those 2 roles are pretty self-explanatory. Damage is meant to do as much damage as possible. Healer gets easy. Tank is a bit unique, but it's a critical role. That tank is meant to take all of the incoming damage for the party, because they have the buffs and the stats to take it. So I'm supposed to take all the hits, basically, which requires keeping all of the enemies focused on me, pulling aggro and stuff like that. The neat thing, I'll show you this too, or at least show you where it is. This game in particular makes it very easy for newcomers. They've actually put together an entire Hall of the Novice to kind of walk you through and teach you how to play your role in the party, whether you're a tank, a healer, or a DPS role. And it'll walk you through things like avoiding area of effect damage. If you're a tank, it'll walk you through pulling enemies from far away, or just pulling enemies in general. Healer, it'll kind of talk you through how to how to keep the party going instead of just you can do damage, but generally speaking, it's best to focus on. Oh, hey, what is that? New waypoint. Okay, since I got my damage rolls now, that's usually the easiest one to fill. Still waiting on a healer, though. Still waiting on that healer. Oh, heals. Come on, heals. Just realized I don't think I turned my phone ringer off. I did not. Bad me. Interrupt the recording with a bunch of text. Something else stupid. This torchlight. Okay. Sheesh, where are all the healers? Healer! Healer, 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 healer! I mean, my average wait time's less than 5 minutes, so it's still in that amount of time. I'm just being impatient, because I have viewers that are waiting to see what an instanced battle looks like. At least in my mind. Don't know how many people are actually going to watch this video, but ones that do, wait, hold me back, healer. You don't exist yet. That's a sweet mount. Look at that. Woohoo! Ooh, I want it. We'll cover mounts and minions and all of that as well. Gotta take it slow with an MMO. If you just try to like understand or try to learn about everything all at once, it will overwhelm you. There is so much to do in an MMO. It's actually a little ridiculous. But it's more fun than it is ridiculous, so. Excuse me. She's passing through. Dang, oh, okay. Of course, the ocean. Cool. Alright. So I'm gonna keep the chat on battle for this one. Just it lasts like this one's gonna last like 2 seconds anyway. But you see we got a bunch of party members now. And since they're in my party, you can see their names. I always like to zoom out to see the battlefield. Hey, 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 get off the party! Not a very good tank right now. Like I said, my role is to kill everything and eat all the damage. I eat breakfast. Hey! You leave the freaking party alone! Yeah, as a tank, you also generally want to face them away from the rest of the party. Like I said, I'm not doing too well right now. I'm more focused on combat. Alright, so anytime you finish an instance, you get a chance to commend one of the other players. You always want to hand those out because they are needed for certain things. Typically, I go for either the tank or the healer, unless they really didn't do well. Then I'll pass the commendation to a damage. That's just how I do it. If you're the one playing, you handle your own commendations, of course. Did I get one? Yeah, I got one. Cool. So yeah, that one, Oh, goodness. Sorry. Whew. So that particular, like, instance battle is very, very short. Guildhests are meant to be kind of a just quick little one-off thing. Like that. So there's not a whole lot of them, and they're not how you're going to spend much of your time playing this game. Probably. I mean, you could always just go ham on the Guildhests, I guess, if you really want to. But even the harder ones aren't a whole lot longer than that. I think the longest Guildhest lasts like 8 minutes, maybe. They're an enjoyable enough distraction, but there's not much there to keep it going. Especially once you start doing dungeon runs. Dungeons are so much longer, more involved, and they're just overall more fun. I'm not going to be able to get to a dungeon tonight, certainly not with the time we have left. So at this point, I'm just going to keep on forging ahead with quests. Actually, I'll go back to do my next class quest in a minute here, because I really need to get that done. Yeah, that's clearly a player just kind of showing off their mount. And rightfully so, because it's awesome, and I want it. I want it so bad. So, I don't tend to... I tend to treat this game as kind of a solo player experience, even though it's not. So naturally, normal settings, you would be seeing that player's name, so you can kind of throw up in the chat, be like, you know, hey, how'd you get that mount? But I got stuff to do. I got time for that. Which, let's go get that next class quest done. Oh, I'm level 15. I got some gear I can equip. As soon as it loads. So, warping, like I just did, typically costs money. Not really a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, but I mean, you'll start using the teleport just all the time eventually. But yeah, if you're not careful, it can rack up to quite a bit of money to use up very quickly. So. Not saying to not use it. I mean, honestly, just once you get to like traveling to other like regions and stuff, it's easily the fastest way to travel. You need to travel quickly because the game's huge and there's tons to do, and there's just, if you're gonna get anywhere, you need to speed things up. So always teleport. What else do I got? Here. Lame. Woo. Awesome. Here's my new little axe guy. Kinda nifty looking, actually. Like a fantasy minion. Awesome. Now I have to remember where I'm going with. Details. Oh, there's so many people here. My phone is melting. Let's see. Yeah, I am actually using my phone for internet on this, and let me tell you, I don't even have high speed anymore. I'm really pretty impressed with it. The fact that it can run this game at all is pretty shocking. Alright, so we're going to Aleport. Because of course a pirate area has a town called Aleport. Why wouldn't it? Seems logical to me. Oh, actually, I can shorten this commute by quite a bit. So I've been slowly working my way through Final Fantasy VII. Love it so much, and I'm very happy that I decided to just take it slow. I just got past the I mean, is it really spoiler? I mean, it's been well over 20 years at this point. If you don't want spoilers, skip a couple seconds. Just got past the pillar. And let me tell you, that moment hit me about 1,000 times harder with the remake. So good. So good. Also been working on, so I put, can't remember if I've talked about this on this channel. I don't know what I say where and to who. I found a website called listchallenges.com, and it's as nerdy as it sounds. People make lists. Other people can see said lists and check them off and complete them as they wish. And I looked, and nobody had put a list challenge together for completionist challenges, as in, the games that the completionist himself has played through. Oh, talk to Chocobo Keeps, for the record. I can hire a Chocobo to shorten my commute in another fashion without spending as much money. So, yeah, nobody put a list together of the games that the completionist has done on his channel, so I did. That actually garnered some attention, so I am, seeing as I am the one that created the lists, I am also going through them, holding to whatever Gerard, the completionist, actually ranked said games. So if he ranked the game with a look at it or a donate it, I'm marking it right away. Many of the games he ranks as a play it, I've already played, so I can mark many of those too, not all. But it's mostly, especially any good game, is almost always a finish it or a complete it. And let me tell you, I got a long way to go. But I've been working my way through Super Mario 3D Land. That's the 3DS one. Which he gave a completed rating. So I got my work cut out for me on that one, especially because his completionist criteria requires that I am not allowed to fail any given level more than 5 times. So each level I have 5 chances to get it. The kicker, and honestly I'm a little surprised that he gave it a completed, because the kicker is if you fail on a level, any level, 5 times, you have to reset your save file and restart the game to get the shiny stars that are unlocked by avoiding that many fails. So, yeah. I've really been doing very well so far. I haven't had to restart or do anything weird on that sense. I have not failed a level 5 times yet. But I am on the last level currently, which is at least the last Mario level, because I think there's Luigi levels on the way. And that one's tough. I'm worried about getting through that in 5 tries or less, especially trying to get all the star coins. I probably should just grab a couple of the star coins and finish the level, and then go back to grab the remaining star coins. Because that's what's tripping me up right now. I'm having a hard time getting all 3 star coins without failing too many times. This game's real good, though. It's so good. I do appreciate... Well, let me put it this way. It's probably my least favorite... Oh, dude. Oh, I think that was a mount based on the regalia from Final Fantasy 15. Ugh, what? Wait a minute, did he fly that? Was he flying that? Was he actually flying? I didn't think you could fly in these areas. Did they change that? Oh, shucks, I'm gonna have to look that up. Sorry, majorly distracted. If we include the 3D Land, 3D World series, that's just those 2 games. If we include those in the 3D Mario canon, I guess, whatever, I would consider 3D Land my least favorite. Just under Sunshine, not because it's not a really good game. I loved Sunshine, but I like the rest better. Favorite's definitely Super Mario Odyssey. I binge played that thing for 16 hours straight. It was a blast. It was so freaking good. If you have not played Super Mario Odyssey, go play Super Mario Odyssey right now. Buy a Switch if you don't have it. Buy Super Mario Odyssey. Play the crap out of it because it's so freaking good. And with that rant, we're gonna call it good for tonight. So thank you so much for watching. As always, make sure you do those YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't already. And next week on Online Monday, I will... I'm trying to think what the next best step is for this game. Maybe I'll be ready for a dungeon run. We'll see. But I'll have something up for sure. So, Online Monday is weird in the first place too. So if you think I should hop on to something else, at least for like 1 week for some kind of a break, please say so. Because I could play Final Fantasy 14 forever, honestly, and really should feature at least something different every once in a while. So, until next time, I am No Prob Rob. No Prob Rob. I can't even say my name tonight. Thanks for watching.